Pro tip, never inhale cayenne smoke while making this recipe. Today I'm making Otik's Skillet-Fried spiced potatoes from Hero's Feast, the official D&D cookbook. If you've made this recipe, share your thoughts in the comments below. I was interested in comparing this version of the recipe with the one from Leaves from the Inn of the Last Home, and let me tell you, there's really not much difference. I began by collecting the ingredients: 2 tablespoons avocado oil, personal preference, 1 large yellow onion, salt and pepper in my C-3PO and R2-D2 shakers, 4 pre-scrubbed Yukon Gold potatoes, 1 tablespoon salted butter, 1 teaspoon paprika, 1 teaspoon cayenne, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, and 2 tablespoons minced chives. I started with the chives. I opened the container and they all fell out on the floor, so I had to pick them all up and rinse them off, then mince them and set them aside to dry. I think I need to pay someone to sharpen my knives, as my sharpener isn't doing the job well. I set those aside to dry and began chopping the onion, as I discovered some odd discoloration in one of the layers. This freaked me out, but my wife reassured me. She'd seen it before and I just needed to get rid of the offending layers. So I did, before finishing chopping it up. Then I heated up the pan with 1 tablespoon oil till glistening, then added the onions, allowing them to brown. Once they started to blacken at the very tips of some of them, I removed them from the pan and wiped it out as noted. Next, I focused on the potatoes. I quartered them and chopped them into 3/4-ish inch pieces. This made more than I expected. This is where the recipe got weird. It tells you to microwave the potatoes for 5 to 7 minutes. I put them in for 3, mixed them up, and put them in for 3 more minutes. Then I heated up the pan with the remaining oil and butter, adding in the potatoes. I mixed it all together to coat them with the butter. This is where it got dark. Smoke. And lots of it. I turned down the temperature, and still it smoked like an old-timey train. I had to crack windows and turn on all of the fans in the house, and it's winter. Once the potatoes are sufficiently brown on all sides, to the best of your ability, add the cayenne, paprika, salt, pepper, and garlic powder, mixing it all together so it's all nicely coated. Finally, return the onions to the pan and continue mixing until it's fully distributed. Finally, I dished up a modest plate and topped it with chives. This is an odd dish. It has more flavor than the original recipe, but it's still lacking in my opinion. I would add salsa as a topper to truly kick this dish off. Thank you for tuning in to this DragonLance recipe episode. This has been Adam with DragonLance Saga, and until next time, Slán Java.